Hebrews chapter 4, verses 15 to 16. For we do not have a high priest who is unable to feel sympathy for our weaknesses, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, yet he did not sin. Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. Yesterday we saw that Jesus is able to sympathize with us in our sorrow and sadness and suffering, because he himself lived as a human in this world, experiencing the sorrow and sadness for himself. But also Jesus is able to sympathize with us in another big problem that we have. That is temptation to sin. Jesus was tempted in every way, just as we are. Now we know what it is to be tempted to feel bitter. We know what it is to be tempted to be vengeful against someone or to be selfish. Well, Jesus was tested and tempted in all those ways and more. But you know what? He didn't give in. Now that may make us wonder whether he's really able to sympathize. Well, actually, he's more than able to. Because he didn't give in, Satan ramped up the temptations even more. Jesus still didn't give in, so Satan tried even harder. In other words, Jesus was tested and tempted way beyond whatever we've experienced, because, well, we give in much earlier than what Jesus experienced. Jesus was tempted, but he didn't give in. And no matter how much Satan kept on pressurizing him, he still wouldn't give in. So not only is he able to sympathize with us, he's also able to deal with our problem of sin. You see, we do give in to sin, but Jesus is perfect. And so when he died on that cross, he died as a perfect sacrifice, able to stand in a place of sinners like us and be punished in our place, not for his sin, but for ours. If you put your trust in him, asking him to deal with your sin, confess your sin to him, he will deal with it. He can pay it in full, and so you can be completely forgiven. So what a good news it is that Jesus really is able to know what it is to have been tempted, but to not have given in, so he can rescue us from sin. And also he's able to change us inside. So as we feel tempted to do wrong again, turn to the Lord Jesus, ask him to help you to change to be like him. Well, Jesus can do that because he is the great high priest who can help us in our need.